Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh Ox,
It's your boy Tay.
and this is another episode of Sports Talk Tay and Josh. And on this episode, this special, we're gonna discuss She-Hulk episode 2. And just before we get started, just give you slight warnings. We may discuss spoilers. We're not gonna give a play-by-play, but if you haven't watched it, make sure you pause, go watch it, bring it back. Also, make sure you like and subscribe while you're at it. All right. So, Tay, She-Hulk episode 2. First reaction.
Uh, First reaction. I'm not lying. I ain't gonna fake. This was my first reaction. Damn, this show is short. That was my first reaction. I was like, that's
hey,
it?
I'd say hey, bro, I think I blinked and the end credits came on. That's,
Yeah.
that's how bad it was, bro. I'm like, that's it? I was like, oh.
Yeah. But I mean, they did. But I did see from the head writer and like the producer of She-Hulk saying episode 2 was going to be one of the short episodes. So I was like, I could see it, but I was like, I was at least expecting like at least 25 minutes because I think it was less than 22 minutes or total, if I'm not mistaken.
It was total of 22 minutes. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, like
2 minutes was just her walking into prison with the guard. So that's 10%.
Exactly.
So just in that one scene, just let you guys know that. So I don't even want to, man. That can I speak openly? This episode was trash, bro. I'm just gonna let you know that. Yeah, I'm trashing this episode. It was trash. I think the only good thing about this episode I say that I liked was Hulk on the courier ship. That was really the only thing. And she got fired. But nah, that's. I wonder where's Hulk going? That's a good question.
Maybe back to maybe going back. Maybe, probably, more than likely. Because that is that carry.
You think you're going to see his son? You think you're going to see his son? I'm joking with you. I'm joking. You think you're going to see his son? I'm joking. Is it?
He does.
I don't know if that's the case. I know that's a leap. That's like something I'm hoping.
Yeah. But I'm like, if they do that part of it, I think that would be out the blue. So it would have to be because he was there. We don't know where he went in those 2 years or how many long he was gone from the events before Thor at Ragnarok. Because he was gone for a minute. So we don't know. He might have a son out there.
Yeah,
we don't know. In the comics, he does, but in the show, like live action, I don't know. It could be about
we don't know, but I'm just that was a little Hail Mary, half court shot.
I think he's going to go back to see if the Grand Master actually dead, like to see that he actually died, because we don't know the effect, because somebody got to take over Scar.
Is that when somebody new took over? Probably new. Yeah. Somebody new took over. If I'm going with it, but
it could be the beginning of World War Hulk in that version.
Yeah, that's why I think this is leading up to World War Hulk.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna try to bring Hulk back. He probably gonna eventually get his own movie or show. I don't know how how Disney Marvel want to go with that route, but I think they're eventually gonna bring it up.
Gotcha. That's what I'm thinking because they did say
anything in the episode. But outside of that, that's the only thing in the episode that really caught my eye. Well, Abomination came.
Abomination part, yeah, he pretty much told that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but outside of that, Abomination. Actually, I want to make a point. He had a valid point, a legal point. He was forced to take the shots, try to fight Hulk. He was a good soldier. Yeah. Technically, that might win in the case, but I don't think they should let him out. Don't free him.
Hey man, he's gonna get free.
Don't free the real. He ain't the real. Oh.
Well, they're gonna free him because he's technically gonna be in Thunderbolt, so he's gonna be free. So
I'm joking, bro. The free the real.
No, but I'm saying like even with Abomination, even with his him picking She-Hulk to be his lawyer, just based off the fact of who she is, knowing who she is from like him pretty much trying to kill Bruce and all that.
Okay. Oh, what about the part at the beginning of the episode? Post, the courtroom drama.
Mm-hmm.
They interviewed a dude. He said, "Yeah, it was like a She-Hulk." So then he's like, "Oh, so we're gonna name her She-Hulk." I was
Yeah,
like,
that's the
"Okay,
name. Yeah, yeah. The most
yeah."
cliche
I'm
thing,
sorry, that
even
was
though that was
really
already
cheesy.
gonna be
I'm
the.
sorry. Oh my god, that was. I knew it was gonna be the
Oh,
name, but that was like a little cheesy. I guess I know they're trying to be a comedy, but I guess.
yeah. Then I think for this episode too is like they didn't dive deep into um her adjusting pretty much. Like they pretty much went from her don't like to be called She-Hulk to then she just mysterious like all of a sudden she just that's just who she is. Like it didn't show no type of transition how she was dealing with it. And of course by her getting the I did like the fact that they did do the whole like when she changed back to normal, like her tolerance is back to like human level. So if she drank too much,
Well, but
you can clearly see.
technically, if you go off the comic book, she's not supposed to get drunk because whole metabolism burns so
Yeah, that's
fast.
what I'm saying. But when
It
she
burned
came
through the
back to
alcohol
normal,
by the time she,
yeah,
yeah, she actually technically shouldn't have got drunk if you go off the comic book.
yeah,
But they didn't go the comic book route. I get it was the humor behind it. So
yeah,
and how
because
she
she
get
went,
fired out to
yeah.
saving everybody in the courtroom. But we're not going to talk
That
about
was the
that.
most.
Turtle
Oh, that was
balls.
the
So
most
we're not
like.
going to talk about that.
Yeah, I was like, that was the most like. What's the word I want to use for that? I was like, when that happened, I was like, that is the most like BS way to do it. And I was like, so she did the right thing, saved everybody, but yet she still lose her job. Where in the I was like, but
Because it was a mistrial. It was a
it was
mistrial.
a mistrial, yeah. And dude ended up giving her a job anyway. So,
Okay,
but
and
actually,
I want to say low key the dude that gave her. I think the dude low key set it up for that to
yeah, he
happen.
did. He did. You could tell. You
I
could tell
think
he,
I
yeah.
thought after watching episode 1 again, I said, yeah, I think he low key
He
set it
clearly
up.
hired Tatiana to go in that joint and get her to get She-Hulk to be part of the team.
Technically, she was a super social media sensation. She was a super influencer.
Yeah.
If you watch the episode,
No, she
I know
is,
you got
but
the
that the
face like okay.
no, I was just like, I mean, that was her. Like in the comic, that was her. But the fact that I'm like, it's like it got dude written all over it though. It literally got him written all over it, especially like the timing of it, because she was about to give her closing argument. She worked on that case for years and everything, just for Tatiana to go in the joint mid closing argument. And all of a sudden she throws a bench at the jury. Yeah, that was a setup from the get go. Like that was a straight setup.
Yeah,
It just
I
piggybacks
think it
off
was a
that.
setup.
Yeah,
I just think it was a setup. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but it just sounded like it was a setup to get her to join.
yeah. And I did like the fact that they showed her family. Now we know who Chad is.
Mm-hmm.
Chaz and the aunt, uh, the parents. Now the parents find out. Now they got her doing house chores and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Doing the impossible task. You know, I did like the fact that they brought her family and like actually introduced her family. Um, the only thing the only thing that I was like, okay, I think they're going to try to push the character like the She-Hulk look. That's when they was like every time when she do a case or anytime she's in the office that they had to do this. She has to be She-Hulk. When in the comic it was like it was the opposite. He didn't want her to be She-Hulk in public outside of just doing cases. And I was like, oh, they going that route. Like they really making her like a actual star. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
she became an overnight celebrity, so they living off the
yeah,
She-Hulk. So I don't think that
yeah.
was actually a bad. I guess it was different from the comic book. So I
It
don't
was
think that
way
was
different from the comic.
necessarily a bad move.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'm just gonna say this. Wait, what is your prediction for the next episode?
I think we're gonna start seeing like me personally, I think this is when we're gonna see Wong and like Abomination more involved in the show. Like we're gonna find out why Wong broke him out pretty much because we saw from was it Doctor Strange that they showed it that showed him breaking him out. I forgot what movie it was, but I do remember it
Nah,
being a
that
post
wasn't. That
credit
was
scene.
that was the that wasn't Doctor Strange. It was what Shisha. What is that?
Oh, Chang-Chi. Yeah, Chang-Chi post credit.
Tanshi. That's when that scene
Yeah,
from, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
yeah. So now we know who broke, because at the end of the episode we see that Abomination is saying it was a prison break, but he wasn't really broken out. He was, you know, sorcered out of jail. Um,
Yeah.
I want to see how that's
That's
going to
gonna hurt
play
his
out for the
case.
next episode. Yeah, it is because he did
What?
because
Well, who would you like She-Hulk to represent? That, I think that would be a good, if she, like, you know how they introduce another known Marvel character she had to represent. I think that would be a good move.
me personally, I think it's going to happen.
Hmm.
I think it's going to be either the last episode or they're going to tease it. I like to see her defend Jessica Jones and tie her into the
That's good.
MCU
Oh, that would be nice. That'd be nice. You think
because
she'd be in the
Daredevil's
courtroom
already
with
in.
Daredevil? I think she probably gonna be in the courtroom against Daredevil or something like that, or he's gonna somehow appear somewhere.
Yeah, he going.
That makes
Yeah, he going.
sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense, because they both lawyers. It makes
yeah.
sense. I know I'm throwing a Hail Mary, but I think that's probably how they're gonna introduce Daredevil.
Well, he is going to be in a series and he's going to be in costume, but they didn't say what extent of his character is going to be in the show or what episode. So, yeah, it could be possible that they do face each other in the courtroom. It could be very possible.
I don't know about
Could
probably
be.
facing the courtroom, but I'm not gonna go with another courtroom fight scene. But it's possible.
No,
It's
not like
possible.
fighting wise, just like
All right.
just them in general. And he probably know like because word is already out that she's like you said, she's a celebrity, so word's already out. Daredevil already know about her, and all that. But I do think it's gonna be Jessica Jones. I think Jessica Jones might be the surprise client for
Okay, that's a
She-Hulk.
good bold prediction though. That's actually a good bold prediction. I wouldn't say that's a bad take because they're gonna introduce Daredevil, so reintroduce
Yeah,
Daredevil. And they're coming out with a new season, so it makes sense to figure out a way to keep everybody in. What would you
yep.
give a rating of this episode? Zero
Six,
to 10.
six.
I'm giving it a 5. It was bad, bro. I'm giving it a 5. It was an F for me.
Yeah.
I think the
Only
22
reason.
minutes. I think 22 minutes
Yeah,
killed me. Then they
yeah.
spent 2 minutes walking into prison. 10%. Nah, it was a filler. This was a filler episode at best,
It
and
felt like a
it was
filler.
pretty
Yeah,
bad filler
episode two
episode.
felt like a filler episode when normally it's episode
Yeah,
3 or 4. Like those
to be
should be
honest,
the
they probably
fillers.
could have just combined this with episode. They probably could have just combined this with episode 3, bro. It just been one
Yeah,
less episode,
yeah.
bro. Yeah, they probably could have. Yeah.
Because they got
Just
what
my
they got
opinion.
9 episodes. Yeah,
I gave it a 5 out of 10. It was bad. It was
yeah.
bad. I watched it 2 times and they're like, oh no, it's worse the second time I watched it. But I'm not switching. But I want to give it a 5 out of 10. Call me a harsh critic. Wasn't really impressed by episode 2. Hopefully they come back with episode 3.
Yeah, I think it's gonna build up after that. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully.
Yeah,
It's
hopefully
very
they do that. It
hopefully.
was a filler episode, but it wasn't a good filler
Yeah.
episode. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. All right. So anything else you'd like to add?
I think that's it. I mean, like I said, it was a short episode, so there ain't really nothing else to really.
It was 20 minutes. We were just discussing stuff that could have happened, like our prediction that you gonna represent.
Yeah.
So I'd like to thank everybody for watching.
I do
Yeah,
got
go
one
for
more.
it. Go for it.
My bad. My bad. I know we're supposed to end, but my bad.
Go for it.
I do got one more question.
Go
Curveball
for it.
question.
Go for it.
Do
Go
you
for it.
think at some point of She-Hulk, like the whole 9 episodes, do you believe at some point that we would see another introduction of a big bad? Like that's going to tie. Like, do you think it would be somebody that would tie into like Fantastic Four or anything like future Marvel projects? Do you see anything like
I
anybody
thought
like
they
that?
said that. Well, allegedly they said She-Hulk is supposed to be on its own, separate from everybody. They announced that, but that would be a good transition. Another big bad.
Like
They
a
could
like
introduce
Kingpin or
somebody.
somebody like that.
They could introduce a villain for like Daredevil or something like that,
Yeah,
which they probably gonna
because I
stick
was
with the
like,
same villains.
yeah,
But
because I'm thinking either it's going to be, like you said, I do believe it's either going to be somebody within the MCU itself. I think it's going to be either Kingpin because he's got like 2 or 3 shows he's going to be appearing. Um, or I'm thinking it could be Echo to tie in her show with that Heroes of New York storyline. I think that's probably what they're going to do. This is just hypothetical. I'm not saying this is the real thing, but I was like, if it had to be two,
no, that's not it's just a prediction, bro. It's just a prediction.
yeah,
We could be wrong. I could be wrong. You could be right.
yeah. I'm
We
saying for
both could be
future. Yeah, I'm
wrong.
saying
So
like for future. Yeah, I'm saying for future. I'm saying for future. I think more than likely it's
just
probably
to
gonna
let
be
you
two
know,
more
if
surprises.
this become true, you heard it here first. Tate said it.
Exactly.
I won't put hashtag Tate was right. That's what we're going.
Yeah. Or I'm a hashtag I called
But
it.
it's okay. All right. So I think. Oh, okay. You gotta come in with your Nostradamus outfit on. Tate was right. We might have to do a little fake. If you, that's the Dave Chappelle reference. It's Dave
Exactly. You
Chappelle.
can't get that. But yeah.
If you didn't get the reference, if you didn't get the reference, you probably was born like 2000 and something. But it's okay. It's okay. But I'm joking. All jokes. We don't discriminate against any generation. We want you to
Nah,
hit
we
that like
don't.
button though. Subscribe to as
Yeah,
well.
of course. That will
Okay.
always help.
All right. All right. Peace and increase.
Peace and love.